Hi, this is TJ with Piano Clubhouse, and today I'm going to show you how to play Take the Limits Off by Israel Houghton. Very simple song in the key of C. I'm going to show you probably the simplest way to play it first, then add a few variations to give your chord a little bit more character. But the sheer basics of the song is just a repetitive loop with the left hand, no limits. And that just repeats over and over again. So the basis of that is left hand just doing D, then E. It's walking up the scale. I'm sorry, the song's in the key of C. Should have started out with that. Song's in the key of C. C doesn't have any sharps or flats. So left hand is D, then E, then F, and then A. Okay, very simple. Right hand, I'm going to show you just the simplest way to do this first, which is let's just do a straight C major chord, add the D. No limits, keep it here. Please keep it here. Thank you. And then when the left hand goes to A, we're just going to drop this C down to B. Okay, so let's try that. Very simple. The last section, left hand goes up to B flat, right hand's going to a B flat major chord. B flat, left hand, right hand, B flat, D, F, add in the C. Then left hand goes back to right hand goes back to the chord we ended on. Repeat those two, B flat, and then there's a little run there. Enlarge my territory, I think is what they say. And you have the option to play it along with the people singing it, or just play a chord. You can just kind of play this D flat diminished chord if you want to over A, just to kind of pass it as a passing chord. D flat, E, G over A. Or you can play the run with them. C, D, E, F, E, D, C. And if you want to add a little bit more flavor, you can play a parallel run with the left hand starting on G. Just stop it on the A coming back down. G, A, C, D, C, A. Okay, and then we go back to the beginning. Again, very simple first. Drop this to B. B flat major. Something different there. I did a G suspended over G, and I just resolved to the A and brought this D down to C sharp. Okay, there's a couple of different ways to turn that around. So let's fatten it up a little bit. With the left hand, we can add the fifth, which is with the D, we're going to add A. With the E, add B. F, add C. The A, add E. B flat, add F. Okay. If you have big enough hands, you can even stretch to that third above. So instead of octave, or let me take that back, you can do octaves before we go to the thirds. Okay, so you saw I did the octave. If your hands are big enough, you can stretch to the third, which is F. The third up from D is F, and we're just playing an octave up. So it's just some simple stuff you can play. So for the right hand, instead of just playing this same chord, let's expand this over to the right to play an F major 7th. So again, we're just kind of adding little bits at a time. So instead of playing the C chord, we'll leave the C here, but move everything here over to the right. C, E, F, A. Here's the chord D, G, C. This is a G sus chord, really. We just kind of played in different voicing. So now we're back to this one chord. Okay, so that just repeats, and you can kind of mix and match it however you want to do it to give it the flavor. Depending on where you're at in the song, you might start it off mellow and simple and then kind of fatten it up the more times you do it. So towards the end they do the same thing, same chords, but now they do it in rhythm with some hits. So very end of the song, they have a series of chords. Take the limits off. So the left hand is just staying on G, right hand's on a C major chord, C, E, G. Let's add in the D. We're just going major chords. Next is a D major with the added second, D, E, F sharp, A. Next is a E flat major, E flat, F, G, B flat, then F major, F, G, A, C. Then after they do that a few times, the last change they're going to do is they're going to do the same thing on the right hand, but they're going to change up the notes in the left hand to give it a different feel. So they go to E first, over the C, right hand is still the same progression. Then over the D major, then you go to B. Over the E flat, go up to F. And over the F, go back to E flat. And then they go back to no limits. They just end it like that. Okay. So different variations over some very simple progressions. This has been TJ showing you Take the Limits Off, No Limits by Israel Houghton. Thanks for watching.